So, we just watched Deadwood, episode 20, Childish Things.
Yes.
Right then, so, would you like to explain the basic plot of Childish Things?
Of course. Thank you very much.
Okay.
There's some fine whiskey here.
Yes, we're drinking the Golden Goose now.
The Golden Goose.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Francis Wilcott is kind of dipping his fingers into more pie holes.
Yep.
He's trying to extort more gold claims out of people.
Yep.
He basically forces a brother,
Moe's manual, to kill his brother.
yes, to kill his brother in order to secure the gold claim, offering 200 grand for control over the gold claim, which the guy knows his brother's not going to do it, but because of money reasons he does it.
Yes.
But he hates it. Obviously
Yes.
he killed and murdered his brother.
He instantly regrets it. 200 grand then and all, that's like the equivalent that's like tens of million, really.
That's a crazy amount.
It's
of
an
money.
insane amount of money.
A Russian telegraph operator arrives into town.
Blazanov.
Yes, to help out
Merrick.
Merrick, one of my favourite characters in Deadwood.
Yeah.
He's so wonderfully camp and out of place.
And verbose.
And verbose.
Yeah.
I love him. I love the way he talks.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happens. Francis Wilcott also returns to the. They always say the criminal returns to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
And he returns to the Chez Ami, where he finds Joni. He doesn't really know why he wants to go back there.
Yeah.
And Joni quite rightly lashes out and smashes a bottle against his head.
Yep.
Al is getting weirder. Like this whole thing with the glee has kind of rattled his brain a bit. He's talking to himself a lot more, which Dan Doherty comments on. He's also taken to talking to the rotting head of the Indian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Native American.
Native American, sorry. Yeah.
Tension arises between Bullock and his wife.
A lot of veiled. It's obvious that his wife knows that he's been sleeping with Alma.
Yeah.
Yes. His wife wants to become the teacher.
Yes.
Yes, and there's a bicycle in town.
Yeah.
In one of the best sequences of the episode, there's a bicycle race that unites. Again, another episode where every single character is united by a common thing. In this case, a bicycle race.
A bicycle. There's a really great scene where, what's he called? Richardson. Yeah, he wants to ask permission from EB to go out and see the bicycle.
Yeah.
And he comes across EB like in a state of like.
Well, he's choking on something he's put on in his teeth.
Yeah. Oh, I must have heard it swallowed it and I was choking on it.
You put your mitts in my mouth!
You put your dirty hand down
you
my mouth.
heathen! Yeah.
So in this episode of Deadwood, not a lot much happened.
It's a lot of, this is sort of a transitional one.
Yeah.
You won't notice it by now, but there is a lot of stuff that leads into the last four, which are sort of form one loose sort of storyline.
Okay.
It's a show set in 3 acts, well, a season in 3 acts essentially. The first act, whereas everyone comes into town and everything sort of is set in motion there, which is sort of up until Requiem for a Glee, when Al pisses that out, that's sort of act 1. Then it's sort of Walcott exerting his power on the whores and on the town in general, trying to grab hold. And then this sort of closes that down. He's got now every gold claim apart from Alma's.
Yeah.
So this is sort of moving forwards. But you're right, there isn't not too much happens. It's one where it's got a standalone story as well.
Yeah.
The Moe's manual stuff.
Oh yes, yeah. That was good.
A great comment. There's an amazing line where Moe's is like, "You made me kill my brother." And oh no, it's like, what is it now? He says like, "Oh, it was worth it for 200,000, but he can't forget his brother's." The gist of it, obviously, it's put up a lot because obviously it's Deadwood, so it's all verbose, and he's like, "Money will have that effect." It's a great line.
Money will have an effect on you.
Yes. A lot of stuff about how the outsiders are coming in, how they're taking Deadwood.
Yeah.
It was a episode of new arrivals.
Yeah, loads of new guy characters, yeah.
Blazanov came, the manuals were introduced, but I think this is the weakest of season 2 so far.
I think so, yeah. I'll agree, yeah.
It's not a bad episode, in fact it's really, really good.
It's great, yeah. It's just, not a lot happens with the characters. There's not, I don't think, as strong a central plot as
some of the other ones.
Yeah. So it's great. It's another great episode, of course. Just weaker compared to the others.
Yeah, it does have one of my favourite lines. All who doubt me suck cock by choice.
Oh yeah.
Which is great.
She's good. Al does like a little like feel down of what's it called?
You miss Isringhausen.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. She's like, dead little, I want this, I want that, dead little.
Yeah.
Okay, done. And then he does a great kind of like interrogation of the Russian guy.
Oh, Blazanov, that's brilliant. Yes, where he's like, anytime you want. Yeah. Yes, a lot of warm scenes. Yeah, this is weird, this episode. It felt almost a bit like Mr. Wu, the season 1 episode.
Yeah.
Where that was sort of one standalone story
amidst
a sort of heavily serialised season.
Yeah.
It didn't ruin the flow or anything, because it's a much better episode as well than Mr. Wu.
I think so,
It integrates the storyline better.
I think it needed a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
I think we probably did the right thing by having an episode that's just a bit like a... But diving into the final 4 episodes.
Yes. Need a breather, and as I say, it does set up a lot of stuff, but obviously in ways that when you watch the next episode, you're like, oh, I can see why they did this then, I can see why they did this. But, yes, light on stuff, it's got lovely scenes. I love the scene where Charlie Utter goes to the grave.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
Yes.
It's like, and she's a drunk, and she's worse forever. I don't want to do anymore, but I'll keep trying.
Yes.
I just don't know what to do.
He's brilliant now.
I love Charlie Utter, yeah.
I read that the real Charlie Utter, the real person who was Wild Bill Hickok's sidekick, was the exact opposite. He prized himself on having a bath every day and dressed in a sort of camp, a bit like Wild Bill Hickok.
Wild Bill, yeah.
Yeah, he was completely the opposite. He was sort of like a dandy.
That's interesting.
So they completely reinterpreted him to make him... He's sort of like one of the paragons of sort of... He's sort of the ideal. He's like the most unambiguously... Him and that Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Are probably like the best characters in the whole show.
Yeah.
As in terms of... They're not the best written or wrote, but they are the nicest human beings.
And the ones that,
Some harrowing stuff in this with the Chinese slaves.
Oh yeah, that was horrifying,
Yeah.
The whole thing with Doc's like telling Sal like, you gotta feed these girls.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it, Sal.
Another comment on... A lot of stuff about... capitalism and the coming of the sort of commercial West.
Oh yeah.
You had both Mose Manuel killing his brother for money.
Yeah.
And you also have the fact that these Chinese prostitutes, still human beings, basically are just brought in, starved to death and thrown to the pigs.
That's it, yeah.
That's how it works. People on the bottom are expendable.
Yeah.
Just to keep the people at the top happy and placated.
That's how it works in Deadwood.
Incredibly cynical as that is.
Yeah.
It's weird that it doesn't feel like... What it's saying is incredibly cynical, isn't it?
Yeah.
That essentially, like, the people at the bottom are just screwed over by... I mean, you can even see it in other characters like Jane and Joni. No one cares.
No.
Yeah.
It's really sad how Joey just spends most of the time just sitting in, like, basically the ruins of her old, life.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah, those scenes are incredibly difficult to watch.
Yeah.
Did you think he might have actually killed her, or did you think they were going to keep her around for a bit longer? Because you've not seen the show, you don't know the person dies. But there's a scene where Francis Wolcott goes in, and he's like, it looks like he might kill her, it's a bit ambiguous. But
I didn't think Francis Wolcott was going to kill her, but I kind of thought she was going to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's weird, they also, like, in this episode, humanise Francis Wolcott a bit.
He even smiles at one point.
He smiles when he watches the bicycle, because it's like, I reckon that David Milch, when he wrote the character and was thinking like, he's a horrible human being, right? He still has something to contribute to society. He's not, because like, it's obviously a highly ambiguous show.
Yeah.
But it's like, in a way, he has parallels to other characters who are now unambiguously good, like Al. The things he's doing aren't that further removed from Al. The only difference is motive. He's doing it because he's insane, while Al does it more for profit or to keep the town safe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's some kind of hope there in David Milch's eye. Obviously he created it and wrote all the characters pretty much. So yeah, I think there's something there about him having a potential to do something.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Which obviously might come into play later or might not. Oh. Yeah. Really good episode. I'd give it a 9.
I'd give it a 9 as well. Yeah.
It's top caliber TV, just not as good as the other one. Still looks amazing, still shot really well. Full of childish things. This actually is one of the best episode titles because it pretty much plays into every storyline.
That's true, yeah.
The bicycle obviously is a sort of childish thing.
Yeah.
And sort of Mose killing his brother is childish in a way.
Yeah.
And the fact they're literally talking about children in one of the plot lines with the school.
Yeah.
Also more of a sort of look at how Deadwood's evolving.
Yeah.
It's getting a school, it's getting a bank.
Yeah, bank's coming soon, yeah.
Yeah. As I said, I think the prime achievement of Deadwood as a work of art is how it shows this community moving forwards. And those are important stepping stones for society. So yeah, a lot of things that are laid in. And yes. So, pretty good episode. Any closing thoughts?
No, I think we've covered it all pretty well.
Yes, stay for the absolutely amazing next episode, Amalgamation and Capital.
Ooh.
Which is a absolutely amazing episode. It's weird, this one, because I've seen this show like about 3 times I think before, and I couldn't remember this at all.
Okay.
Other than the bicycle scene, there isn't like a single scene in this that I remember.
There's no standout scene, yeah.
Well, like, there are standout scenes now, but there's nothing I thought like, oh yeah, this is the one with that.
Scene, yeah.
But Amalgamation and Capital, I can remember a lot of that. It's a great episode, but yeah, stay tuned for that.
Excellent.